and Shannon's adopted team, his favorite subject, the Lakers. DraftKings has set their over-under at 54.5 wins. That's the highest total in the West and behind just the Bucks for best in the NBA. Keep in mind, though, the Lakers won just 37 games last year. They've missed the playoffs for 6 straight seasons. Chris Broussard still hanging with us. Chris, over or under 54.5 wins for these Lakers?
I actually think 54 is about the perfect number. So I'm going to go under. Now, I've said they should be the favorite in the West, and I still stick, or in the whole league, I stick with that. But the regular season, I think LeBron and Anthony Davis are going to be on load management. I really do, because the regular season is all about keeping those two healthy and developing enough chemistry to be ready going into the playoffs. So I don't think, we know LeBron isn't all about, I got to get 60 wins. In Cleveland, his last 4-year stint there, they won more than 53 games once. You know, so they're not going to be concerned about, we have to get the #1 seed. As long as they're healthy and they figured out their roles and developed the chemistry, that's what the regular season is going to be about. So I'm going to say under. I think 54 is about perfect, but I'll go under.
Well, wait a second. 26-year-old Anthony Davis is going to be on load management?
2 of his 7 years, only 2 of his 7 years has he played more than 68 games.
He's been more perpetually banged up than #2 was in San Antonio.
It's close.
It's real close.
So you got to put him on load management.
Michael Jordan played all 82 9 times, and he played 81 once and 80 another time. So that's 11 times of 80-plus games, and this kid is on load management? What has happened to this league?
It's 2019.
What's happened to this world?
I'm with you.
Skip, it doesn't mean the same as it did back then. Back then, guys, it meant something to play all 82 ball games. It doesn't have the same meaning now. It's over. Because we got 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA. And even if LeBron is on load management, we got Anthony Davis, who's in his prime. Now, before the trade...
You don't think he's going to be on any load management?
He will, but then they won't have off nights both. They won't give them both off at the same time.
I agree.
Skip, do you realize this? Before the trade became, it just like blew up. Anthony Davis, the first 41 games, was averaging 29, 13, 2.5. Now, he finished averaging 26, 12, and 2. Let that sink in for a second. And he's 26. And you pair that with LeBron that was 27, 8, and 8. That, I don't know if Chris didn't even know this. That LeBron James averaged more points, rebounds, and assists than Kevin Durant and Kawhi, and he stepped off a cliff. Now imagine with a year, he had like 4 months off of rest. Not, he over there on vacation right now here in old Savannah, having them a good old time.
Really?
Skip, he on a mission. Somebody's in a heap of trouble. Your worst nightmare is about to be realized all over again. It's going to be like deja vu. Not deja vu. What's that? Groundhog Day. Oh, Bill Murray movie. Kawhi won it last year. LeBron James win the title this year.
Oh, that'd be deja voodoo. That's what that was.
Rich Paul, he wanted that intel. How does LeBron do what he does? How is this man going to 8 straight finals? Now, we saw a team that one guy went to 5 straight, one guy went to 3 straight, and the wheels fell off. My guy went to 8 straight. We go to Wakanda forever.
Really?
We gonna do this again.
He better take AD to Wakanda with him.
AD gonna get in the gym. Right now, we picking and rolling right now.
I'm with you, Shannon, on them being able to win the title, but I don't think they're going to go all out like that in the regular season. I don't think LeBron cares of winning 58 games.
So just the last 2 years in New Orleans, Anthony Davis missed games because of back spasm, shoulder injury, left index finger, right hip strain,
Carrying
right
the franchise.
strain,
That's what happened to your back.
Sore groin, concussion, left knee swelling. Then we know he had back to his rookie year MCL sprain and bone bruise. Then he fractured his left hand. Then he had a sprained shoulder. And then he had a torn labrum. This is in his 4th year. I don't know. It's always something. I'm just warning you on your 56.
Diet.
You're way overestimating.
He was eating gumbo and etouffee and boudin. You can't eat all that stuff. He wasn't used. No, he wasn't. He's not used to eating from Chicago. He ain't used to that. But so now he got with LeBron. LeBron, how you eat? Bro, how you train?
He is going to change.
The cryo, the physio, spend that money.
The reason I'm now having a problem coming to a conclusion on this question is it's all TBD, to be determined.
Why?
Because nothing's even started yet. We're about to hit into the vortex of the greatest NBA offseason ever. It's not even close. This will make Kevin Durant on July 4th leaving Oklahoma City for Golden State look like child's play. because now we even have Al Horford on the market, right? We do, but it's so deep in free agents. There's so many dominoes that are going to fall in crazy directions that I'm still not sure what the Lakers are going to look like when the dominoes fall, right?
But Skip, really, if you think about it, yeah, there's a lot of guys, but there's still only 2 tier 1s. KD, and he's injured, and Kawhi. Everybody else is tier 2. I mean, Kyrie. So you hold on. You putting Kyrie and Jimmy Butler and Kemba on the same tier with?
They can make a difference somewhere.
Oh,
they just
make
can.
a difference,
but they're not. They're not KD. They're not Kawhi.
Are they
going to
team up? I don't know. I got to see where it goes because remember, only one shot has been fired so far. Only one.
Yeah.
And that's Anthony Davis to LA, and it's not even finished yet. Am I right?
No, you're right. See, and I'm going to throw this out there, and I don't think it'll happen, but I think this is what should happen. Kyrie, now I know he's reportedly cut off the Celtics, okay? But I don't think it makes any sense for Kyrie, basketball-wise. He can do personally, maybe he wants to be at home. I get it. But basketball-wise, why would you leave Boston to go to Brooklyn by yourself? Okay. If I'm going there with Kevin Durant, that's one thing. But by yourself, you're going to a worse version of what you have in Boston. And maybe Spencer Dinwiddie and Karis LeVert and these guys feel the same way as the guys in Boston. Mm-hmm. We were headed in the right direction without Kyrie. So what I would do if I was Kyrie, I would get on the phone with KD, and I know they're talking, they want to play together and all that. See if you could convince KD to play in Boston. And and then get on the horn with Danny Ainge and say, let's do a sign and trade with Golden State. Because Golden State, if they're going to lose KD, you don't think they take Jaylen Brown and maybe if they can get Jason Tatum, but
Rozier.
Right. They need depth. See if you can do a sign and trade, and now you got KD and Kyrie in Boston. Boston is a historic franchise.
But that's the thing. I mean, you got Al Horford.
You still would have Gordon Hayward, too.
Gordon Hayward is a big country. He got to come.
I'm just saying, he's a good third guy, though.
But think about it. For $35 million?
He showed some signs last year of kind of being his own self.
You should have never signed him.
I agree with that, but not as a third guy. You wouldn't take him?
He was the 6th man off the bench. How is that a third guy?
He won't be a 6th man next year if Horford's gone. You have KD, Kyrie, and Gordon Hayward.
Did you see enough from Gordon Hayward to say he could be a third guy?
Never
I didn't see it, Chris.
Never loved him.
But he was the first guy in Utah. Okay, forget Hayward. You don't like KD and Kyrie in Boston?
Kyrie don't like Boston.
I get that. I'm just saying, basketball-wise, that's a better option.
Okay, I got you.
Basketball-wise, staying with LeBron in Cleveland was a better option. We know Kyrie.
I agree, but
the problem was Celtics Nation soured on Kyrie, and then he soured on it.
Yeah.
But you don't think, he did sour on it, but you don't think Boston Nation would love him if he got KD there?
Yeah, that would work. But not next year, but the next year.
But he heard Chris Broussard say, Kyrie did, they went to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Final without Kyrie.
They did.
Kyrie said, I'm tired of hearing that. Okay, well, get back there without me because I'm gone.
And trust me, Celtic fans had a whole lot more fun 2 years ago than they had last year. It was just fun to watch. Terry Rozier was phenomenal.
Yeah, everybody else is like, if we get this guy, if we got that guy. LeBron sitting back, we got our guy.
Well, you think you do.
We got our guy here.
You realize offers can still be made for Anthony Davis as we speak.
Skip,
it's not done.
There's nobody out there, Skip.
You don't know that.
That's the thing. The Lakers have the leverage, so no, they're not giving up Kyle Kuzma.
He won't that. See, that's what he want. Oh, the deal hadn't been signed. Nothing has been signed yet.
But I'm going to give you this. If they could pull off adding number 2 to AD and LeBron, well, then you're going to be right about 56 wins because they could just do that.
56. I'm talking about 76.
Saying, okay, I got you.
No question.
But I said you're going to be right about 56 plus, right?
76.
But without that, I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, I was generous yesterday. I said 51, but that's with mix and match guys. That's with Danny Green.
No.
51.
Yeah, I gave him 51.
Oh, you gave him 51.
Yeah.
No, but you know what, Skip? That'd be too much.
I gave it to you.
I mean, can you hold on? LeBron and Kawhi.
And here's the other thing about the West. They're all going to start getting better because all these Al Horfords out there, all these.
Hold on. When did Al Horford become Karl Malone or Charles Barkley? The dude averaged 13 and a half and 6. And we're talking about
He's
him
a
like he
great
Karl
glue
Malone.
guy.
He is a
great
glue guy.
Elmer's glue. He ain't crazy glue. He Elmer's glue. That's what kids play with in kindergarten.
Look, but you'd love
You
to
know
have
what?
him on your team
I
at the
love
right
him.
price.
I love him.
Right, at the right
Well, clearly
price.
that's what Boston want, but he don't want that price.
Okay.
I don't know who's giving him
All right,
100.
But if you add, I'm just throwing names out, but if you add Al Horford to the Rockets, or so all of a sudden they get a little
Where
better.
the Rockets getting this money from?
Okay. Well,
You got 40 million Chris Paul, 40 million James Harden. and you
well, if
gonna
they
put-
start trade, if they trade Capella, I don't know. Just watch. Just watch what happens. Denver will get better. Portland will get better. Utah will get better.
They- I don't
know
Oklahoma
that
City
Portland's
will get better.
Name the
I don't know.
team. Name the team that's currently constructed right now as we speak that has two better players than LeBron James and AD. Name the team right now. Go.
I can name a lot of teams that have two players who will stay healthier than those two.
No, you can't.
And that's what happens over 82 games.
That's what I know. That's
Yep.
why we're gonna be
You're
a
going
low
to get
management.
load managed
That's what
right
I'm
out
saying.
from
That's
under
the only
your
reason
56.
I'm under 54. Load management,
Yep.
chemistry development.
I got a feeling out the gate, the first 30 games, we might be something like 22-8.
Big
Yeah.
talk. Big
Yeah,
talk.
wait, that's the same LeBron James who went 28 and 27 last year
Yeah,
when,
but
in the games he started. 28 and 27.
we ain't gonna have a point guard that's shooting 30% from the three and
Really?
43% from the free throw line.
He didn't shoot
Chris,
30%.
we certainly appreciate
He
you
made a lot of
being here.
33
Have
threes.
fun with the draft, and we'll be talking to you soon. All right, our next guest is one of the best defensive players in the NFL.
Nope, here we go.
Gerald McCoy of the Panthers. That still feels strange
That's
to say.
weird. Yeah.
Keep it right here. We'll be up next.